A couple months ago, I made a video on the PlayStation 5 Pro and its specifications. While there was never any doubt that the PlayStation 5 Pro was going to come out, the specifications that were on that documentation were to be taken with a grain of salt. But recently, Moore's Law is Dead made a comment on some news sources that he got on more than likely spot-on specifications for the PlayStation 5 Pro. And if that weren't good enough, Moore's Law is Dead is a fairly great leaker when it comes to tech and GPUs and consoles in general. Tom Henderson also made a comment on this as well and confirmed that all these leaks are real. Tom Henderson has a great track record when it comes to these kinds of confirmations and has a great track record with leaks. So let's comment on some of these leaks and what to expect from these specifications. The PlayStation 5 Pro is said to be 45% stronger than the PlayStation 5 base console. It has 2 to 3 times ray tracing and 4 times in some cases, and is going to be 33.5 teraflops, which is around 2 to 3 times stronger than the PlayStation 5. PlayStation is going to have its own upscaling technology that's going to be called PSSR, or PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution upscaling. This is going to be essentially an in-house FSR or DLSS version of PlayStation that more than likely is going to work better than FSR because it is going to be for PlayStation and PlayStation only. And don't be surprised if this looks better than what AMD is offering currently on their PlayStation. It's going to support resolutions up to 8K and plan for the future SDK version. It's also going to have custom machine learning architecture. This is more than likely going to be for like the AI to know what kind of games you like, and also difficulty setting them want to put that in as well. It's also going to have an AI accelerator, and it's going to have it pushed up to 67 teraflops with 16-bit floating point. Essentially what that means is with DLSS, or what PlayStation is doing with the PSSR, it's going to give it the ability to push it to that level with its AI upscaling ability. There's a couple of things that I wanted to mention on this PlayStation 5 leak. And one of the first things is that make no mistake that the PlayStation 5 Pro releasing is deliberate by PlayStation, and it's around the same time as when Grand Theft Auto is speculated to come out as well. Expect PlayStation to advertise that this is the strongest console on the market, and that also Grand Theft Auto will look best on PlayStation. It's going to have the best ray tracing, the best resolution, name it. PlayStation is going to advertise this hard and just push consoles as hard as it can with Grand Theft Auto. And if I'm not mistaken, PlayStation has the marketing right to this next upcoming Grand Theft Auto that's coming out. Another thing is, do not expect this console to be $499 or $399 like I originally thought, with the base with Blu-ray going to be $499 and the discless version to be $399. It's not going to happen. It's just not. With all the technology that they're cramming in here, it's not going to cost $499. It's more than likely going to be around $600 or $500 around there. But I would be very surprised if this console came out at $499. The power that's in this device is the equivalent to a 470 Super that is around $599. And yeah, I don't expect PlayStation to lose that much profit when it comes to this console. 4K native at 60 frames per second is not going to happen. Get that out of your mind immediately. That's another point that we need to make. 4K at 60 frames per second natively is not going to happen. And if you expect 4K native with ray tracing at 60 frames per second, you're insane. You don't understand technology. There is $2,000 GPUs that can't do 4K ray tracing properly. Nvidia has even come out and said that we're reaching the limit what we can do with a lot of these ray tracing abilities at higher resolutions. So like, yeah, do not expect that at all. Ray tracing is a really nice technology, but it's not to be expected for them to do 4K native with ray tracing at 60 frames per second. It's just not really possible. The upgrade that this is happening for the PlayStation is more for frame rates and for upscaling technology like their PSSR that they're trying to do. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you watch another video. It tells the algorithm you want other people to watch the video. I would greatly appreciate it. And remember, you're pretty good.